The 101st Battle of the Cats kicks off tonight. Ada traveling to Ardmore for the big game, but the coaches at the helm of these two schools are connected by more than this rivalry. Here's K10's Caroline Kellum.
The Tigers and Cougars will take the field right here tonight at Noble Stadium for the 101st Battle of the Cats. It's a historic rivalry between these two schools with different mascots and different schemes, but the thing that will be the same is the message in both locker rooms before game time. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. The first words to Walter D. Wintel's Thinking poem that's displayed as a cornerstone for both the Ardmore and Ada football programs. These words are the connecting force between the two men on opposite sidelines in the 2024 Battle of the Cats.
We both grew up in Marlow, Oklahoma. Both played for my dad, Ron Newby.
Before we would go out on a Friday night, we would recite a poem.
Before Coach Newby and Coach Boyles were competitors, Wade was waiting for his moment to suit up for the Marlow Pioneers, inspired by an older player, Josh.
I could see him at school, in that church on Sundays, and then I get to watch him perform on Friday nights, and he was just always that guy that was, man, I want to be like that guy one day.
Led by the original Coach Newby, Josh's father, Ron.
He just teaches you a lot of life lessons and different things, and I thought, man, what a special person, and I want to be like that. And so he's really kind of the reason I got into coaching football.
Eventually, Wade got his turn too, playing under the Friday night lights.
Coach Boyles was a quarterback. He was one of my dad's favorite.
After more than 40 years, Ron hung up the headset in 2013, moving up from the sidelines to the bleachers as he watched his son take the reins for the Tigers. Ron died in April of this year after battling cancer. His legacy lives on through his former players who will face off tonight as head coaches.
I think his dad would be very proud of who he is and what he's done for Ardmore.
That pregame message from Ron that fired up his Marlow Pioneers still ringing true for these now rival coaches.
And it just was, something that always meant a lot to me. So I thought one way to honor him was to, put that poem in my locker room.
The coaches at the helm of these two schools are bringing their own traditions to a centuries-long battle, thinking of that man who inspired them to find a career on the gridiron, remembering life's battles don't always go to the stronger, faster man, but sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. In Ardmore, Oklahoma, Caroline Kellum, K10 News.